Right then people, got the absolute pleasure of doing this speed session in the rain and the rubbish weather the UK are having right now. The session is 3 times 1 mile, 90 seconds rest, and then 5 times 400s. Aiming to get around 5k pace, which is around 7:20 per mile. Yeah, fun. Second rep done. I'm training for Winchester 10k on the 22nd of Feb. I want to do it in sub 47, so that's around a 7:30 minute per mile pace. I quite enjoy working in miles actually, because that's what I race with. That's what I work with in miles. I don't know, I normally do kilometre repeats, but quite enjoy the mile reps. Right, really happy with that. But after 400s I do, that'll be around 7k volume, below my goal, like 10 seconds below my goal pace. So yeah, don't know what it is as well. Why does the first rep feel so hard? Second rep felt good, third rep felt nice and controlled. Feeling good though. I'm going to do the 400s now. I'm not going to fill them because that's a bit too intense. But yeah, see you on the other side. Oh, 4 down, 1 more to go. Oh, I'll try to get my breath back a bit. Oh. Done a run yesterday, probably slightly harder than I should have. Been trying to get the reps under sort of 140. But I've done 139, 145, 136. Can't remember what that one was. Yeah, last one, best one. Right, so the reason why I'm starting this channel up is because I'm doing a lot of running right now, but there's going to be a time in a couple of months so I'm not going to be able to do it anymore. The most I'll be able to do is walking. So just doing a warm down now. But yeah, I've been a little bit background about me. I'm very active. I obviously do a lot of running. I'm a keen runner. Back in 2016ish, I got diagnosed with bicuspid heart valve and a leaky valve. I've just recently had the news that I've got to get it replaced, have surgery, and the options for that were either Ross procedure. First of all, I went to see him, a guy who specialises in mechanical heart valve replacement. We had a discussion and he said I could be a candidate for Ross procedure. Means I don't have to go on medication at all. So I thought that'd be great, because when you go on warfarin you've got to avoid all sorts of contact sports and that, and I'm 30 years old, man. Just want to live my life. So yeah, those are the options that are given to me. I'm going to be vlogging a bit of race days, a bit of my training, and a lot of it in the future is going to be my recovery from surgery. And if I can get back to where I am now, so it'll be a hard journey for me, but hopefully if there's someone who is in a similar situation as what I'm in and is worried, and you've got someone to sort of follow on the journey with and hopefully make your life a bit easier. So a little bit about how I found out was I went to join the army back in 2016, and they picked it up there with some sort of heart scan. So when they put the electric probes on you, they didn't like what they saw. So long story short, I wasn't allowed to join the army. And I've been monitored every year, and back end of last year they discovered a bit of swelling on my heart, but they encouraged me to carry on running, exercising, because it's good for the heart. I've got a few tests coming up. I've had a CT scan. I'm going to London tomorrow to have a number of tests, like blood tests, x-rays, echocardiogram. I've got to have an invasive angiogram soon. So I think things are moving pretty quickly. But plans for the future, I want to document loads of race videos. That's what I love watching on YouTube, so yeah. Heading off home now in the cool down, looking forward to a nice cuppa with a beautiful hot shower. I do all my track sessions on around this little park near me. It's a little bit undulating, so the uphills screw me up a bit, and the downhill's like a treat, but it suits me right. I'll tell you what a day to start vlogging when it's speed session day and it's raining and it's windy. Not the most easiest start. Right, that's it. That was 7 miles volume. And it went alright, to be fair. There was one 400 metre rep that I found really difficult, but I jogged that one in between, so maybe I need to walk rest them. But yeah, feeling good. I was going to go for an easy run yesterday, but I thought sort of easy steady, but I ended up doing it a bit too hard, so probably feeling it in this session. But yeah, time for a cuppa. Right, there we have it. Just made myself a lovely little brewski. I've had a lovely steamy shower as well. Much needed after running around in all the wet and windy conditions the UK has to offer. Few points I wanted to touch on quickly regarding heart surgery, obviously, because that might be a reason why some of you might be interested in this video. I think something I forgot to mention is that recovery time and symptoms. And to be honest with you, I've been very lucky and I've had no symptoms whatsoever. I'm asymptomatic. I get the odd heart palpitations now and again, but it's really nothing. I mean, I think everyone does to an extent when they're ill. Recovery time I've been told for the Ross procedure is around 3 months. I won't be able to drive for 6 weeks, and my place of work relies me heavily on driving across the country, so I won't be able to work for a minimum of six weeks. And then they say for the internal stitching to heal, it will be around 3 months. So no heavy lifting, which is another thing I need to do in my job really. But thanks for tuning in. It was more sort of like a little introduction into my channel really. What, you know, I've got to cover both running and my heart condition, and I wanted to get them both in sort of one video just to set the precedent of what this channel is and what I want it to be. So thanks for tuning in. If anyone watches this, if you have any questions about Ross procedure or what I've had to do test wise, or I'm just a patient, I'm no medical expert, but I'll try and project my experience onto you and try and help people out a bit, because that's the purpose of this channel. Thank you very much.